So, hi dear Aquarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Anjali Tarot, and this is a monthly reading for all the Aquarius Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the 15th of May. And it's not a love or career or anything specific reading, but whatever messages will come, I will just let you guys know. Let's start. Yeah, for personal readings and for courses, links are given below in the description box. So, let's start, Aquarius. And thank you so much for being patient with me for the readings. Okay, the overall energy for Aquarius people for the first 15 days of May 2025. We have the Knight of Wands. You are going to be very much enthusiastic and energetic about life. You are going to be so much in passion about something or someone. You're going to be like, okay, let's do this, let's do that, let's be in the very passionate kind of energy. Okay, passionate and a little bit aggressive too, because Knight of Wands, they don't think before doing anything. That's going to be your energy. Little bit of impulsive, but mostly passionate and very much energetic. Like, yay, let's do this. Cool. Let's see what was happening in the recent past for you guys, honey. Page of Pentacles, you started or restarted something, or at least you had the desire to start or restart something in the recent past. Okay, that was something related to your stability. Currently, we have the Nine of Pentacles, super focused on yourself, your energies, your money, your job, your career, your independence, and creating a very stable base for yourself and your future. I mean, your future. Fucking, I'm down. By the 15th of May, we have the Hierophant. It's a beautiful card. This is Taurus card. This is my card. Nah. This is something, it's like you are going to be super aligned with your goals, spiritual goals, and otherwise as well, you're going to be spiritually aligned with your goals. Or at least you will try to. Let's clarify. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles in the recent past for you guys, honey. The Hanged Man, the Seven of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles. You were feeling stuck in a particular situation, emotionally stuck. You were trying to figure out a way to get out of a situation that you were confused about, that you were like stuck on, and that you were trying to figure out a way out of, right? And you were trying your best to find a way out so that you can start or restart a brand new chapter in certain area of your life. But there were multiple ways to do that. There were multiple scenarios, multiple possibilities, and you were not able to understand which one is the good one to go ahead for, with. And you were trying your best to figure out that way. Cool. You were just trying it. I don't think it happened, but you were trying to figure it out. Currently, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Right now, you are super independent, busy with yourself and busy in creating your happy-go-lucky kind of energies. Let's clarify the Nine of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess, the Seven of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands. So it's like a pretending, oh my god, it's like a pretending game going on, Aquarius, where you are silently waiting for some kind of fast and forward movement in certain area of your life, while pretending that, yeah, everything is okay, I'm not waiting for anybody, nah, who, nah. So you're kind of pretending right now, and you are in this energy of, I don't care about anything or anyone, I'm free spirited, I'm independent, I'm doing my own thing. But inside of you and intuitively also, you are waiting for something or someone to show up in your life so that you can have a movement forward in your life. Still, you are onto this energy of waiting silently for something or someone to show up in your life so that you can go forward in a particular direction, meanwhile taking care of yourself. That's the actual truth. Hmm? What you are showing is, I am taking care of myself, I am just by myself, I'm my own person, and see how happy I am, how good I am. Yes, you are, but something in you is kind of still not letting you give your 100% to yourself, still holding on to something, not that much with that much intensity as it used to be in the past, but still. But it's a progress. Yes, definitely it's a progress, and I'm so happy for you guys. And by the 15th of May, we have the Hierophant. Let's clarify this. बुरा ना मानो बात का, ये बात है गिला नहीं. समझे? Okay, we have the 10 of swords, the 5 of swords, the page of swords. It's an ego death. Ego death. So if you're continuously using your mind over your heart, and your mind is creating scenarios continuously, da da da, this can happen, that can happen, you should do this, you should do that, blah blah blah. Then a point will come by the 15th of May, you are going to be like, shut down, shut up mind, I don't want to listen to you at all. It's like opening up your heart. So it's like ego death, and your boom, your heart chakra opening up, your energies, spiritual energies opening up, and you heading towards spiritual growth consciously or unconsciously on a very very deeper level. It's not a major ego death. It's not going to be like, oh my god, you are going to be egoless overnight and you are going to be a saint, but you are on the way of having a little trailer of how ego death feels like. Yeah. So suddenly, where like one day you are going to get up and you're going to feel like, okay, I'm not going to listen to my mind. Mind is stupid. It always creates scenarios. It always hurt me, and the scenarios that are never going to be true. Even mind is creating issues for me. So boom, you are going to be like, okay, let's listen to my heart. And the moment you are going to start listening to your heart, all the possibilities, everything that you're stuck on, everyone that you are stuck on, whatever the thing that you are not able to let go of, you will be able to let go of them with love and compassion, and with this energy of, okay, now I got it, now I know how to do it. Okay, that's indirectly spiritual growth happening, indirectly your heart chakra opening up. And for those of you who are consciously working on their spiritual growth, they are definitely going to feel the growth and passionate energy, loving energy within themselves. Okay, and if you're not working on consciously on your spiritual growth, then also you are going to realize something in you is going to shift big 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 time, where you are going to feel like a totally new person, totally new energy. It's just one decision of not listening to your mind, and everything is going to shift like crazy for you guys in a very very positive way. Very good. So happy for you guys. For you, the guidance here is the magician. Yeah. This is a part of your manifestation. You might be manifesting something here, and whatever is happening right now and whatever is going to happen next in this episode of your life, this is the part of your manifestation. Okay. So don't lose your hope, don't lose your faith, and you don't feel like universe is not giving you what you want. Universe is exactly giving you what you want, but you have to go through the process. The process is kind of like a lot to take, but something in you needs to be removed completely in order to get your manifestation the way you want it to have, full of love, full of compassion. You cannot, I can write it on paper, you cannot get your manifestations like in the 3D world until unless your heart chakra is completely open, or until unless your heart is completely open to receive. That's the deal, and that's what's happening. So part of manifestation, part of game for you guys. Cool. So you should be happy that your manifestation is happening on an energetic level, and you are about to get something really really good. Now if you are going to resist the change, or if you are going to resist this urge of this ego death, this process is going to be delayed. Yeah, does. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Aquarius. I'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, God bless you, namaste.